What's he gotta say to me?
Raiders causing trouble again.
The problem is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint. Now I'm a peaceful man.
Kind of life.
I really am. I sure wasn't equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for myself. Never understood the Raiders. I like the quiet life. I don't need much, and I need trouble less. But after this, I get it. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right. Else maybe I go to Crater and start doing things their way. At least they don't pretend to be the good guys.
Bunch of stiffs around here.
Hey, thanks. I just needed someone to listen and take me seriously. I hope you can convince them.
Bored. Bored, bored, bored. Bored.
I gave you a job to do. Have you finished the task I gave you? Good. Let's get this done. I have the list from their arrival. Give me the high-level overview. No, we are not arms dealers. There was never any circumstance in which I would authorize weapons to that woman. But your vigilance is noted. Moving on. We are not mercenaries here to serve as guards for anyone with some goods to trade.
I don't like those. Them small.
This is not a charity.
Starburst.
As a civilian,
Good.
you are free to play hero for everyone that comes to you with a sad tale. The Brotherhood, however, has a duty to its mission, and that does not include playing bodyguard. Enough about that. What's next? The Brotherhood is not a charity, and our mission does not cover providing civilians with equipment to pursue their personal interests, unless the Doctor intends to provide that research to the Brotherhood exclusively, and under our supervision, he will get nothing. Our job is to procure and protect technology, not fund civilian scientists in developing it. If the Doctor's research proves dangerous, then the Brotherhood will take a very pointed interest. Until then, it is his problem. Next report. Impossible. Whatever happened, it was not us. I will say it bothers me to hear that someone is abusing the honor of the Brotherhood this way. But that does not change the facts. Mr. Hockman's problems are his own, not ours. That's everything. Against my initial judgment, you have shown that you can take orders and make yourself useful for the Brotherhood. You need to lose those soft civilian instincts, but I will make note of your assistance in my report to Paladin Romani. Should you wish to join our ranks, I will not oppose your enlistment. I grant you permission, provisionally, to enter the compound proper. Go to our scribe Valdez. You will need her support as well if you want Paladin Romani's attention.
No.
What I am going to do is make the recommendations I see fit in my report to Paladin Romani. As the commanding officer, the final decisions will be hers, and your concern in the matter ends here. Orders and duty are the lifeblood of the Brotherhood. You are not yet one of us. Consider it a suggestion. Be vigilant, outsider.
Got to be getting back to the front.
I am not a receptionist, civilian. I have actual work to do.
mission.
Wish you were here too. Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude, but what exactly are you doing up here? Did he now? Knowing Knight Shin, I'm guessing that's not exactly how it went down. But if you're a prospective initiate, then I guess we're both in luck. Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of
I'm
someone to
recording
help me
just so
out
you
on a
know.
little mission. If you're
You about
interested,
to go lay
I can
down?
bring you along and put you to work. Do a good job, and
I'ma
I'll
lay
send a
down.
recommendation your way.
Oh, shit.
How about it?
Never gonna make a name for myself.
Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd like some backup.
Put on patrol day and night.
Well, aren't you the trusting one? I'm Brotherhood. I'll keep my promise. No need to worry about that. Glad we can come to an agreement. Any questions before we start?
Find, protect,
Great.
and preserve.
Unfortunately, I need to finish up a few things here. Head downstairs and I'll meet you in a bit. I don't suppose you know how to spot weld.
Makes sense now. This is my place. My mission. Go home. Let us take care of things here. All this much paperwork.
Shut up.
How can I find time to study our history with all this maintenance work piling up?
Make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance.
We're here to protect the people. They'll learn that in time. Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day. But look what else it brought.
One day I'll
I'm
make
glad
money.
we guard our
Then
tech
I'll show
closely.
those Raiders who's boss.
Hope those kids we picked up are doing okay. What were their names again? Started with an M.
This, tighten that.
We are all links in the chain, bound in brotherhood. New
Same
recruits,
mistakes going
Knight Shin's training, weapons, and a base like this. We're gonna be invincible.
Too bad this observatory's so busted up.
I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
Fort Atlas is in good hands. Knight Shin's trained us well.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
Chance I may need another scribe just to keep the scrolls up to date.
Why didn't I see it before? Never forget the heroes of Fort Defiance. The elders have so much to teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them.
I'll make that.
Arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon.
Protection. I have everything I need here.
What are you staring at? Why don't you talk to Max instead? I'm sure you wouldn't be too thrilled to talk to anyone if both your parents were dead and you were stuck with the people who caused it. I really don't want to talk about it. Just watch out. The Brotherhood can be reckless, and they justify it with some bullshit savior complex.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol.
If you want to talk about how great the Brotherhood of Steel is, talk to Max instead. You two can lick Shin's boots together. Congratulations on not being naive like Max over here. Maybe there's hope for you yet. I would if I could, but Max refuses, and I can't just leave him behind. We're all that we've got left. Hopefully he'll come to his senses and stop his blind hero worship. I would if I could.
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck.
Do you need something?
Do you want to play the Armor Ace board game with me? Sure, I'd be happy to talk about them. I mean, they're my heroes.
Cleaning duty again? I swear Night Shin has.
She's the leader of the Brotherhood, and I'm gonna try my best to impress her so that she makes me an initiate one day. It was Paladin Romani's idea to let us stay here with them. I'm so happy that she did. Oh, absolutely. She cares a lot about saving people and stopping bad guys. She's a real-life hero. No way! I can't get the proper training I need to become a Brotherhood of Steel Knight there. I need the best combat training there is, and that's here.
Uncharted 4.
Speaking of, I wonder if Night Shin is busy right now.
This is a Fallout.
Okay. Night Shin is super cool. Have you seen his power armor? He doesn't really talk to me much, but I think it's just because he's super busy doing Brotherhood stuff and fighting bad guys. Plus, he's usually hanging out by the weapons, and I'm not allowed to go near there. I think we're gonna be best friends one day, though.
Link in the chain that binds. That is what keeps this order together.
You think? I want to know all about the Brotherhood of Steel. Okay. Odessa is the best. She's super smart and is always saying stuff that I don't really understand, but I'm gonna study really hard. And sometimes when the others aren't around, we play hide and seek around the fort.
No meat.
She told me I could because we're friends. Just like how you can call me Max instead of Maximo. Although, when I'm a knight, I would prefer if you called me Knight Max. Nah, I want to be a knight like Shin so I can wear power armor and use cool weapons. If I was to be a scribe, though, I would want to be just like Odessa. Okay. Sounds good to me. Oh, well, my name is Maximo. You can call me Max, though, for short. My big sister Marcia and I live here now with the Brotherhood. Isn't that cool? Oh yeah! It's a lot of fun living in the Brotherhood of Steel base. I kinda wish there were more kids my age to play with, but it's okay. The less distractions from my training, the better. I'm gonna become the best Brotherhood of Steel member that Paladin Romani has ever seen. Well, the town we lived in got attacked by raiders and our mother was killed. But luckily, the Brotherhood of Steel was there and they saved us. Since we didn't really have anyone anymore, Paladin Romani had us come along with them. I can't wait to become a member and fight off bad guys like they do. I'll make sure no one ever has to die again. They're heroes! The Brotherhood is gonna save humanity and help make the world a better place. They saved my sister and me and a bunch of other people along the way. Plus, the power armor they get to wear is so cool! No worries, friend.
I swear Night Shin has it out for me.
Tell Romani that I'm tired of being in this place.
Appalachia is our chance to learn from the mistakes of the past.
I don't have anything to say to you or anyone else. Good.
Throwing nukes left and right.
Go away.
The people of Appalachia think a bomb is a plaything?
It's impressive how much they can destroy. Scorched clay.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is
Welcome to Fort Atlas. My name's Initiate Pappas. My team and I are based here, but we're often away gathering intelligence for Scribe Valdez.
I need to remind Scribe Valdez to retune.
She says our information's vital to Fort Atlas's security. Heck, the Scribe even said she'd put us up for a commendation if our methods were more accepted by the rest of the chapter. She's our best ally. She knows the risks we take to bring home that intelligence. The team worries that every operation will be their last. If the bots don't get us, the leadership might pull the plug.
Return their gun to the wrong place again. Do I need to call a seminar on this?
Find, protect, and preserve.
Our assignment is to gather information on the combat bots built by our unruly neighbors to the north. That'd be the Rust Eagles. They're a technology-focused offshoot of the Blood Eagle gang, and they have some truly nasty war machines. My team has made a name for ourselves as gladiators in the Metal Dome, the arena where the Eagles hold matches to test their bots in combat. We take on their best and most dangerous bots, then return and make our report to Scribe Valdez. That way, the Brotherhood is armed in case it ever comes to open conflict with the Rust Eagles. You never know with Raiders. If I had to guess, I'd say the Rust Eagles are like other tech junkies I've known. Perfectionists. It's a game to them until they believe they have the ultimate design. Now stay safe out there. We'll never turn you down if you want to join us at the Metal Dome.
Nah, everything just went out and then it came right back on. I don't know if there was a power outage or
I am
what.
a link in the chain that binds. That is what keeps this order together.
Yeah, I was in the bed. Yeah. You threw the big ones away? Wow.
New recruits, night shins training, weapons, and a base like this.
A-hole. There probably was one lit when you came. I forgot to put it out. You're an a-hole. That's my fault because I forgot to put it out. That's probably why I felt like I needed to lay the fuck down, man. I sit here like, man, I ain't gonna be able to make this.
Are you buying this keep the peace idea these Brotherhood types are putting down?
Bad guys, for once, make a difference.
You looking to join up too?
Welcome to
Think I'll
Fort
make the
Atlas.
cut? I think our saviors have finally arrived.
I'll haul 1,000 boxes.
I'm gonna join up and take on the wasteland. I know how to fix things. That's a skill, right?
Killing fools for a roof over my head? Like a trade to me.
Just again. Has earned my attention.
Keep fighting out there.
The Brotherhood says they'll...
I have my eye on you. We have to cut ourselves free from America?
The fight is just beginning. Stay disciplined.
I ain't start looking at no trip for a real object today. See what I see. Me too. I wish I could do that shit. Oh, damn. They take bullets now. What the fuck? Slow ass guy. So what am I supposed to do? Speak the scribe's power. She was just behind me, wasn't she? What's the perfect thing? The one with the world on it?
Good, you're here.
Oh, yeah.
So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping to start out by sweeping the area for documentation left behind from before the war. Yet, you'd be amazed how many people refuse to do it. But enough about that. I'd like to get started. Let's head downstairs and see what we can turn up. Here's one. This must be Dr. Hammond, Atlas's lead scientist. We recovered some of his holotapes and logs in our initial sweep of the area. This tech down here is his handiwork, and he couldn't give it up. Even after the war, I should make arrangements for a proper burial. Here's a document. This looks like what we need. I think this is good. Let's talk for a sec. That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. So the project was in bad shape after all? I knew it sounded too good to be true. Fascinating. Wow. This is some seriously classified stuff that I just let you read, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to show you any of this. Well, Night Shin did send you, so I guess I can trust you with a little information. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war. That was just a front. The military conducted research here. Pretty advanced research. We're down here to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood. We run a tight ship in the Brotherhood. Or, at least we're supposed to. All of the information we collect is distributed on a need-to-know basis. I was hoping we could get through this without you needing to know, but I guess that was too much to ask. Now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. I'd like to do a quick inspection of some key components that should be nearby. There's probably a terminal around here. If it's still running, we can do a diagnostics test. That will tell us about some of the less accessible hardware. The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was under a lot of pressure. Let's find the release valve for that and give it a spin, see what happens. Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wiring box. Why don't we take a glance at that to get an idea of the electrical hookups? Think of the wires like the blood vessels of the machine. Without the electricity running through them, nothing's going to work. We just need to do a little checkup and see what condition they're in. The release valve is an emergency mechanism that can relieve pressure on the intake pipes if they come under stress. If all is well, we'll just be able to turn it and nothing out of the ordinary will happen. Should be a simple inspection. You can have point, but I'll be looking over your shoulder the whole way. Take note of the details and we'll discuss how it goes after. Interesting.
I mean, excuse you, it's the proper thing to say.
All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus? You'll need to going forward, if you're going to be a productive member of the Brotherhood. Next, we have the release valve. That went. Well, what was your assessment? It certainly did. I'm going to mark that down as bad. Last but not least, the wiring. The wires were... Yep. I think the warm reception they gave us also points to that. Okay, well, sorry about the pop quiz. But in general, you're handling yourself well so far. A fair point. We have a saying among the scribes. Through discourse, we gain strength. This wasn't discourse. It was a test. I can't blame you for being upset. I wanted to see if you would pay attention. And I have my answer now. Sorry if I angered you. I'm worried about what our inspection turned up. There are a few parts I'd like to extract and examine in my lab. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and the ion focus. They should be upstairs. There's a lot I can learn from examining them if we can pull them out and get them back to my lab in decent condition. I want to take some notes on the core up there, so I'm going to leave the parts removal to you. Each extraction will be a little different, but in general, you'll want to use a light touch. I want the components in good condition, so please be careful. Any questions, or are you ready to get started? A very important and technical component. It helps force particles into a beam that the machine could fire to affect the weather.
Quit making me laugh.
Could take a bit of manual dexterity to pry loose without any damage.
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience.
The brain of the machine. It's the component that coordinates all of the others. It should be slotted into a terminal somewhere. May take a little technical know-how to extract, but nothing you can't handle, I'm sure. I'm counting on you. Let's see what you can do. thought of one thing. Can you pick up the induction coil up there on the machine core?
What's that?
That doesn't sound good.
Here we go.
What the fuck did I do? What did it say? Defeat the security robot. That's so kind of big. I'll get in there. Here, babe. These slow ass guns, man. This is wild as hell. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Whatever you did up there, the security system sure didn't like it. Thanks for the backup. I doubt I could have handled that on my own. Now that that's over with, let me take a look at what you've collected. The pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition. The core processor is pristine. Good work on that. The ion focus looks usable. Impressive. The induction coil. Whew. Whatever you did up there, the security system sure didn't like it. Thanks for the backup. I doubt I could have handled that on my own. Now that that's over with, let me take a look at what you've collected. The pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition. The core processor is pristine. Good work on that. The ion focus looks usable. Impressive. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief. And what is this? This is... Is this ultrasight? Fascinating. This looks like some kind of compact power source. None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. Did this power the whole machine? fuel of the future. I'd heard the stories, but to think I could hold so
Every
much
time you come
energy
through
in
the
my
door, you
hands
think
like
he's supposed to
this.
go on the back door. Every time.
Project Atlas may be beyond our power to repair, but we might have something here. I expected the machine to use a small reactor's worth of energy, but they condensed that into a container I can hold in my hands. Oh, I could do a lot with this. You were a big help. I'm sure you have what it takes to be an initiate, and soon. Here, take this letter to Paladin Romani. She'll make the final call on letting you into the Brotherhood, but my wreck may tip the scales. I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, this ultrasight battery has piqued my interest. There's a lot I could learn from reverse engineering it. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all the logs we recovered from when we moved in. After what we just went through, I think you deserve to know more about Project Atlas. Take a look if you get some free time. Thanks again for your help, and good luck with the Paladin.
Did you need something? See you around.
Of everywhere we've been.
The old world has so much to teach us. Stay on your toes. The wasteland is merciless.
Learning protection? I have everything I need
We're
here.
building something big here. Don't get left behind.
I am a link in the chain.
Country. Who knows what strange contraptions the old mining firms built here?
Where's that nigga at?
I'll make
More defiance and more time here, where Appalachia's future will be decided.
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need? Well, between this and the report I have from Knight Shin, we can discuss you becoming
Raiders
a
causing
member of
trouble
our
again.
order. Consider it
We'll have to do
carefully.
something about them.
Do you wish to join our ranks? Both have given their approval to your initiate consideration. Yes.
The settlers, they want to rebuild.
Knight Shin said that your attitude regarding the role of the Brotherhood in relation to the civilian community
Each day
was
in service of the
questionable.
Brotherhood.
Nonetheless, he felt your intentions were honorable and suitable training would correct any deficiencies. Which means he probably thought I'd like you. That remains to be seen. In short, she thinks you are capable, helpful, and possessed of a higher than average technical aptitude. Useful qualities in an initiate candidate. Yes? Membership in the Brotherhood is a commitment to honor, duty, and service. You would begin as an initiate in our ranks. With time and training, you may one day join the Scrolls as a knight or scribe, depending on your aptitudes and choices. On a day-to-day basis, Knight Shin would be your direct superior here, though any of the officers may requisition you for missions if needed. With the recommendations of Knight Shin and Scribe Valdez, I'm willing to consider you for membership. But first, I need to see how you handle yourself without direct supervision. In order to be effective in our operations here, we need to establish positive relations with the people of Appalachia. If we make them see us as a beneficial presence in the area, it will be much easier to secure cooperation in the future. We have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the southwest forest region, indicative of a nest of some kind. I want you to clear it out. Your reward is that I consider you worthy to join our ranks. Limited intel suggests this is a milk run, perfect for a new recruit. But you're not wrong. We don't know the level of threat. Take this as an additional precaution. While I'm not in the habit of explaining my priorities to would-be recruits, you may have noticed there's a lot of work to be done here. You doing it accomplishes the mission and adds another member to our ranks. 2 birds, 1 stone. We don't know. Our initial reports on the attacks came from a family of farmers, the Putnams, that we passed on the way into the region. I think their sons were rather starstruck when we showed up. I almost expected the older boy to follow us when we left. You should start your search there. They may know more. You can find them at the old Lewis and Sons farming supply. Complete this mission satisfactorily, and I will grant you initiate status within the Brotherhood. Yes. Understood. Speak to me again when you're prepared.
Pie with the dinner declined. And this ration request doesn't even have a name on it.
Ready to discuss your assignment? Very well. Do this, and you will be one of us, with all the rights and responsibilities of a full member of the Brotherhood of Steel. Ad Victoriam.
Here.
Stuck in Fort Atlas.
New recruits, Knight Shin's training, weapons, and a base like this?
Up. You on my video.
The settlers want to rebuild.
I'm so tired of hearing that beat. Every time I hear it, it just makes me mad. I'm sick of it. It is not that serious.
If this order puts up half the fight they say they will.
Any news to share?
I want to be a part of it.
Everything makes sense now. This is my place, my mission.
Always good to see a friendly face. Welcome back. Found them here when I came out. Pretty hostile bunch at first.
You need to learn how to
Learned a
do
trick
them
from a guy
bet,
that
so you
used to
could
work
just
for
start
Robin
betting
Hood.
on
They got a
games and making
maintenance
extra
back
money.
door hardwired into them. Tricked them all into thinking I ran the joint.
Because
Then
Lady
put them to
P
work.
be getting that bag from
Pretty
there.
good, right? Got them doing a lot of the heavy lifting and such on the project. Makes my life a lot easier.
Travis be doing that shit. He got a book and you gotta really
Nothing
study
so far.
that shit. Like,
Between the old observatory itself, the fortifications, and all these recruits, we're pretty secure. Given everything the world's been through, we're doing pretty well here.
you sound like a bit.
Hey, I'm recording.
Don't be a stranger.
Oh yeah, I know he is gay. He's gay.
Person someday.
Look at that smile.
Oh shit. it.